So the hotfix patch notes have just come out for the first Descendant for 1.0.3. I've just read through them, so let's kind of go over them and see what kind of affects you. Because as you can see, there's quite a lot here. There's quite a lot that's kind of been changed and fixed when it comes to the game. So let's just go over them a bit right now. So content improvements when it comes to UI. An option has been changed to add and turn off other players' effects. So here is like because of the like glay with the missiles. So I think they're trying to like help you with lag here. In order to improve the visibility, the explosion effect, and duration of the um vestigial organ, whatever, that's probably like the rocket launcher, right? Has been reduced as Glay's infinite launcher build became popular. We took a temporary measures to address an issue where the explosion effect was disturbing gameplay severely. Yeah, people were lagging and you can barely even see the boss when that stuff's kind of going on, especially if you've got multiple glaze in there doing kind of like a similar thing. Currently, we provide an option to disable other players' projectile explosion effects. Nice, nice. But we plan on enhancing the feature for other effects as well. Okay, that's interesting. Because what I would like to do is actually remove some of the poison, especially from Freyna. If there is other poison on the floor, it's very difficult to kind of distinguish between like what poison is what and is it going to one-shot me or whatever. So I just like dodge everything right now, especially just with Freyna. A system message has been added to make it easier to check the down but not out status effect for allies. Okay. Like get them up now kind of thing. I don't know. An extra measure has been added to the party member UI. Okay, that'll be interesting to have a look at, see what that looks like. Reduce research completion visual effect during the materials frequently used in research. Nice. That is a little bit long, getting like stuck into those animations. Away from keyboard, AFK has been added to the player report menu. Okay. Is it? I've been seeing a lot of stuff about this on Reddit. Let's just have a look at what the director says. We've been keeping a close eye on recent trends regarding AFK, and we agree that AFK hinders the gameplay for other players. However, we believe that a cautious approach is required in this matter. This is because AFK judgment mechanics can sometimes be bypassed with simple shooting or moving actions, and the AFK kick system can be exploited for those purposes. First, we are trying to learn from the patterns of the AFK players with AFK reports. Through this, we plan to collect the information necessary to separate AFK players in matchmaking and prepare an appropriate measure in the future. I don't know. See, I come from like Valorant and like CS and like those kind of games where, yes, reporting the problem, especially when it comes to like competitive games. Like here, I don't really see like too much of an issue. But I'm gonna kind of like go over this in 2 seconds. So don't yell at me just yet. How like the AFK system, like I think should work is that you should just not necessarily like report it and then like get banned for being AFK, because I think that's equally as toxic as being AFK, right? I think you just like either if you're the party lead, you can just remove that person from your instance, like vote to kick sort of thing. I think that's kind of like all you need, right? Because if you start putting like countermeasures in place where if you've been AFK or you're following these kind of things that AFKers do, you kind of like you kind of stop your kind of like boosting your friend for materials, right? Because if a bunny, let's say Rockfall, for instance, a lot of people will be AFK at the start of the Rockfall mission, just activating it and starting it, all those kind of things. And then the bunny just like runs around, clears it, you activate it, runs around, clears it, activate it, runs around, clears it, right? Then that's just how Rockfall is, and that's how you level in Rockfall. But if you put like AFK measures in, then everyone's like jumping and shooting and like to stop themselves being banned from AFK or from like being AFK, sorry. it kind of stops that from happening. And I think that's kind of like a vital part of the game if you are trying to like speed level yourself through it and like activate all of your stuff and like things like that. Um, so I just need like if you put a system in there where the player has the ability or has the power to like vote to kick or to remove from party, I think that's just all you need. You don't need like AFK countermeasures involved here. I don't think it's necessary, but you guys may think differently. Just let me know. Obviously, don't be too toxic to me, but just let me know what you think about the AFK countermeasures. Let's move on. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking OBS then real quick. Um, we're considering ways to resolve this AFK issue so that everyone can enjoy the game together. We ask you to respect other players, and in the meantime, um, and if you have any idea of this matter, please let us know. Yeah, I'll just go over what I just said. Really, just let the player, remove them. Give the player the power to remove them because it's their issue. If they have a problem with that person being AFK while you're running around Rockfall, then you remove them. And if you don't, then you don't remove them. Like it's completely up to you, right? Or in like defense missions, right? That's where that's an issue, right? Is defense missions. And then the player, says on it slash vote kick, and then you click on the player that's part of your party to vote kick, and then everyone just clicks yes, and then that player just goes, and then the defense mission becomes easier, right? That's just how I believe that kind of should work. I think actually reporting that person for being AFK is equally as toxic as being AFK. So that's kind of like my issue there. The UI has been updated so that the major rewards obtained from quests have already been cleared are unchecked in the quest list. Okay, nice, nice. A function has been added to view acquisition information directly from the target's section. Yeah, so this is like library stuff. I don't really understand. Oh my god, I keep clicking off. Sorry, I don't really understand this. I didn't understand this the first time I read it. I don't understand it the second time I read it. Add firearm types and round types to the library's weapon list. Fix an issue where a player who joined the Void Fusion Reactor could use the reconstruction device even if there was no Void shards after completing the mission. Now, I've got an issue with the Void shard stuff. And I don't like how when you it doesn't matter who activates the mission. The second that you start the mission, it takes your void shards. And I don't think it should work like that. Whoever activates the mission uses their void shards. That's it. That's just how that should work. I don't see why if I've got 4 players who join, then it just takes all the resources from everyone. Even if you accidentally shoot, you're not gonna accidentally shoot the boss, but even if you accidentally shoot the boss, boom, resources gone. So like it doesn't feel nice in that kind of regard. When completing a void fragment mission, obtaining 2 types of void shards, the amount obtained has increased approximately by 1.5%. Okay, so let's just calculate that real quick. So usually some of them drop what, like 14 times 0.5. Okay, so we get 7 more, so 14 adds 7, so we get 21 now per mission. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. So you do like, especially if it's like, if you need like 39 void shards, right? Which is a wild number. So you do the mission twice and you have enough. Okay, I guess that's kind of good, but it shouldn't just be, again, like it shouldn't be taking everyone's void shards when you join the mission. You should just have your own, activate the boss, it takes them. You kind of good to go. Void Fusion Reactor mission tooltip has been updated to display the number of void shards. Nice. I like that. Add link amorphous type to Void Fusion Reactor mission tooltip. Nice. I like that. Good change. Void, because you're forever like in and out of your menus, right? Like which amorphic goes with what's doing what, like where am I? You know what I mean? And it's difficult to kind of like navigate between all the UI that is currently in the game right now. Void shard attributes will now be displayed on the map directly. Nice. All right. Let's have a look at the director's comments. We discovered and fixed an issue where the party members about mission system was being exploited. to repeatedly play the Void Fusion reactor without consuming any Void Shards. We addressing this glitch. We also considered why players might be resorting to using it. We realized that the transition from Void Shards farming and to the actual Void Fusion reactor missions was quite inconvenient and tedious. True, it is. You're just running the same missions over and over and over again for a 5% chance drop. It is a little boring and tedious, yeah. Therefore, we not only fixed our bug, but also increased the amount of Void Shards obtained and improve the farming process to make it more convenient. And please wait a little longer as we significantly improve the fragment farming routes and up and coming weeks of yeah. So again, like I just think if what would help, because we're doing it in a group. If I do it in a group, I activate the mission, the thing drops because I activate the mission. And then especially like within a group, if I have 5 runs in me and someone else has 5 runs in them and the other person has 5 runs in them, then you just activate it. I do 5 runs, that person does 5 runs, the other person does 5 runs. So it just makes like farming that stuff a lot more efficient, more easier. And if someone ever wants to just come along and collect free loot from you, then just kind of like go into private mode to kind of stop that from happening, right? If you don't want anyone else to join or like help you out or like steal like the resources that you put into that boss, right? Not that they're hard anyway. Like they definitely need the buff or to change some stuff there, but that's kind of like a later actual video for that kind of thing. The dev will continue to learn and grow from your player experiences. We'll always listen to your valuable feedback and strive to provide a better gaming environment. Okay. It's nice that they're like tuning in to what's actually going on, right? They're not just like looking at a spreadsheet and like we need to change these numbers around. They're actually like looking at, okay, what's going on here? What's the issue? Let's kind of like try and fix this, sort this out, and trying to adjust what like, the actual problem is, which I kind of like. I don't like Nexon, but I like this approach, right? So it's kind of like bringing me over to the Nexon side, like a little bit. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. The number of attached items can be registered has been updated to 1,000 of each weapon reactors, and oh, nice. That's liking like guns and stuff, isn't it? That's nice. Because right now I've liked like every gun just so I can like upgrade them and they don't delete. And I'm kind of out right now, and that's a little annoying. Okay, Descendants. Thrill Bomb and Lightning Emission with Ultimate Bunny High Voltage module will now target nearby targets rather than random targets. Nice. That's huge. Obviously, I'm a Bunny main, so I play Bunny like all the time, and that is huge. There's nothing more frustrating than the lightning just keep targeting random things. Especially when you have that immortality thing, and there's like this one guy that is immortal, that is not immortal, and you got to kill that guy, and it's just targeting everything else, and it's just like ooh, frustrating to deal with that. So that's nice. Allergy and reconstruction serum for Eugen now appears now applies to the Colossus as well. Okay, I don't play him, but you guys can tell me if that's huge or not. Ultimate Bunny electric charge, high voltage, and Bunny electric condense sound effects have been changed. Okay, interesting. I'd say it's like on the priority list, but fair. Use Bunny skills to inflict electrocution on enemies has been removed from the 2nd and 3rd stage evolution. Conditions on the Bunny evolution skin. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's a premium skin. Oh my god, I keep doing this. I'm so bad at this. Yeah, that's a premium skin, right? That's one that has like 3 things. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Infiltration operations. You can now view mission results through the escape menu after completing an infiltration operation. Nice. Let's have a look. The time limit for destroying the Iron Heart has been removed. Okay, I don't do that mission. The location of supply droid. Yeah, I don't do that mission. Missions. Immunity. Yeah, so this stuff wasn't really too important when I read for it the first time. The drop quantity on hard mode has been increased from approximately 1.5 times. I don't know, man. There's a ton of drops in the game right now where I have like 4 million resource after just like destroying just from one mission. I don't need it. to be increased. But I guess some people are gonna like enjoy this. I mean, I get why you'd want more drops, right? It makes farming faster and easier for you, and it makes it kind of feel a little bit more rewarding to try and farm for a specific thing like a reactor. But I don't know. When I'm doing runs, the floor is just absolutely littered with stuff. Like I actually just can't be asked to pick stuff up at the moment. Okay, miscellaneous. The stack limit for consumable items has been increased from 1 million to 100 million. Nice. We don't like resources in our mailbox. Update some icons, images. Okay, directors. The director's comment here. The first Descendant has been developed with deep affection and respect for various looter shooters, and we take feedback regarding other similar games very seriously. Through the hotfix, we are trying to reflect the unique identity of the first Descendant. We'll be continuing to improve the game for fans of the genre. Unique identity is an interesting one. The operations, memory leak. Okay, memory leak's fixed. Fix the memory leak when frame generation. Fix an issue with temporary frame drops. Yeah, so frame generation. Okay, so here's some like optimization stuff. Just making the game a little bit better for us to play, which is nice. Okay, bug fix. Oh, I keep doing this. Keep doing this. What the hell? What the hell? Where are we going? This is scuffed. I'm sorry, guys. This is a little scuffed right now. Bug fixes, bug fixes, bug fixes, bug fixes, bug fixes. Where is it? I'm in here. One. Okay, here we go. Bug fixes. Russian, Spanish, Portuguese. Fix the issue with material quality testing cut off. Okay, so that's just like where the name gets a little bit too long, right? Fiction issue. Okay, so that's no fiction issue where black screen was briefly displayed when starting special operations. Okay. Symbol effects. Fix an issue with account name starting with hashtag when not visible. Interesting. Descendants. Okay, what's been fixed with some Descendants? Fix an issue where Descendants couldn't be changed after completing the exclusive dungeon of the quest to Bunny. Okay, interesting. Fix an issue Bunny's lightning emission was used even if there was no moving distance when rolling over a box or wall. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys have actually done that or seen it, but bunnies like roll into walls and it still procs her lightning emission. So, yeah, I'd guess that they stopped that forever. We love how Bunny runs fast, unleashes electric energy to take down her enemies. Bunny is a descendant who gains her power from the proportionate distance she travels. However, rolling around in a corner and using her skills was not what we expected from her. She decided, so we decided to think that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Like, yeah, that's fair enough. Additionally, we detected the use of various macros and unauthorized programs through monitoring systems, including the rolling in place macro. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Just like the AFK is, right? We are currently taking actions against macros and unauthorized programs, and will continue to strive to create a more enjoyable gaming environment for everyone. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that kind of ties in with AFKers, right? Like if you're AFK farming a mission, just rolling in place, kill everything, start the mission, AFK rolling in place, start the mission, you just like getting free XP, right? And you're not actually playing the game at that point, are you? Fix an issue where the sound effects were not played immediately when landing for Kyle's thrusters. Okay, interesting. Fix an issue where changing motion was repeated with Kyle's replenish whatever dash. Okay, interesting. I don't play Kyle, so I got no idea if these are issues or not. Modules. Fix an issue with the arc acceleration module. Did not increase the speed of distance projectiles. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, I mean, we could test that today to see if that works or whatever when we jump on. It's gonna take me a while to download the game, but yeah. The update, my internet is trash. Fix an issue when HSC's body enhancement module did not reflect the max shield in the current shield after moving to the map. It's kind of strange. Fix an issue with a firearm attack shoot focus module was not applied to the sum operation and has now a multiplication operation. Okay. So is this now multiplicative? That could be huge. Fix an issue where the module list scroll was reset to the top of the module enhancement. Okay. I didn't know that was an issue either. Yeah, I read through these. So these are just like missions. Especially just it's about like the fortress and the hatchery and stuff. It's nothing really too important there. Nothing really too massive. And yeah, and about spawn rates and how they kind of just like spawn around the world and how that was kind of bugged, and now they fixed that. And yeah, there's just some bugs there. We fixed an issue where the code analyzer was intermittently required when working with the encrypted vaults in the hard difficulty. I never came across this issue. Fixed an issue where falling while using grapple hook in certain sections would break us a spawn at the next location with a mission. Okay, that's good. I mean, like the TP system, I think is kind of the TP system's kind of broken right now. Anyway, I think it doesn't feel like the TP system works. You know, when you start a mission, then it like TPs to your mission, though the person is just like in front of you. I mean, that system needs to be fixed as well. Void interception battles. Fixed an issue where the removal did not happen, and intermittently the grapple hook would just maintain during the battle. Okay, I've never seen that either, but that sounds like that would suck. Miscellaneous. Fixed an issue where items were not collected when purchasing multiple items from the same product. Okay. I don't actually know. I never actually paid attention to that one, but that's nice. Thanks to the love and interest there. Well, yeah. So the director's additional comments. So thanks to the love and interest that you have shown us, we feel. My reading skills are so bad, right? I'm sorry. Thanks to the love and interest that you have shown us, we feel that bring the energy of the community. Hotfix 1.0.3 includes many fixes which hope will improve the gaming experience. Recently, we saw a video in the community with the Colossus was defeated more quickly through module switching. Oh, okay. I never seen that. If we had a bit more time, we would like to have included a fix for this at 1.3, but unfortunately it did not make it into this update. Okay, we'll just let everyone know that there's a huge bug in the game right now and you haven't fixed it, and then just let everyone know that you can exploit it. Good shit, guys. The dev team does want module switching to become another strategy. This method makes combat tedious and does not fit well with the run and gun playstyle. The dev team wants skills, weapons, modules, and external components to be part of the strategy. Yeah, well, makes sense. We hope that the in-depth build research will progress, but strategies requiring inconvenient control are not what the development team aims for. I mean, it's about efficiency, right? If you help us be efficient, trying to do something and kind of like make something and achieve a specific thing, then we're going to take the easiest route possible. You know, we're gamers. We know these things are going to take time to complete. So we just want the fastest way to get our shit. Is simply put it, right? We take the quickest route, and if you've given us like the quickest route, it's kind of like through a glitch, we'll probably take it, right? We'll probably take that. Depends if you're like an ethical gamer or not, right? Last but not least, we are planning to skip the patch next week for the up and coming 5th week update on the August 1st. That's going to be massive then. That August the 1st update is going to be massive. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Look forward to the new Descendant Lure and the Ultimate Valby, new intercept battles, new ultimate weapons, modules, external components, and skins on August the 1st. Okay, well, the issue there is that okay? So we got new intercept battles. I want more like content, right? I want more like stuff to do. Um, and as I've farmed most of the descendants and guns now, it kind of feels like there's not really too much for me to do. And I'll say that's kind of hardcore. Like, if I'm kind of semi done, um, what are like casuals or people who don't really like care too much about those kinds of things? You know, what are they doing? Have they just stopped playing the game? Um, that's just kind of like where my brain is. But new intercept battles is good. Gonna go over a video like specifically going into what I personally think about what needs to change within the game. But this is good. This is good. You know, we've got a new Descendant coming. We've got an Ultimate Valkyrie to go farm. We've got new battles, new Ultimate weapons, modules, and external components. I don't really care about skins, but this stuff kind of sounds good. This stuff sounds good. But yeah, guys, that's the patch notes. Hopefully I didn't stutter through them too much. I know I'm kind of like not great, like talking and reading. But hopefully I get better over time, right? But yeah, those are the patch notes. Let me know what you think about the patch notes. Especially like the AFK stuff. Let me know what you think about the AFK stuff. That kind of it's kind of a fight right now, especially in like the Reddit forum is a kind of a bit of a fight. But yeah, just let me know what you think. Please like the video if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.